What's up, y'all? It's your girl Nunu B here at WSTU's own Get the Spill, Get the Spill, Get the Spill. Let me tell you guys, we got hip-hop artists, mental health advocate Taz in the building. Are y'all ready? Like, I don't think they ready for it.
I'm ready. Are you?
I'm ready. Are y'all ready?
I'm just down for the ride.
My sister's from VA 757 all day. Stand up in here like, come on.
Yo.
Come on.
She didn't let me say my name.
Right. I was Jayla was here.
Crazy.
This Jayla O in the building.
It's fine, you know. As y'all know, it's me, Jayla O. That's about it.
She here. You know, I had to hold it down until my co-host came.
Hey.
So, first off, we're going to start with the question of the day, and then we're going to hop right into this interview. Okay. So, question of the day is, because it's snowing in Atlanta tomorrow, so you know we have to ask for today. Would you rather be snowed in with your ex or your worst enemy?
One over.
Jayla.
Okay.
You.
Well,
Yes.
my Instagram followers said 95% of them said they ex, and 5% said they enemy. But personally, my ex is my enemy.
Oh, girl.
So,
Sad.
he's sad. But, I would be snowed in with, like, my ex before him because he actually got some sense. But if I get snowed in with my ex, like, my most recent ex, then, like, I don't know, somebody not gonna make it out. And I don't know who it's gonna be.
Wow. That got a little violent.
No, his tweets are violent. No, just facts.
You shady.
Girl, we gonna talk after the show. What is going on? Okay. I guess I'll go.
We ain't got to go anywhere. We can get some drinks. Oh,
never mind.
Hey, I know I got my ID now.
Crying.
All right, so 79% of my followers said they ex, and then 21% said their enemy. Me personally, I'd rather get hit by a train before I get stuck in the room with either one. But if I had to choose, it would probably not my most recent ex, like Jayla said.
What is wrong with y'all? Y'all choosy.
First of all,
I like my life.
Right.
That man
People are crazy.
No, I cannot with him.
Well, y'all not gonna like my answer.
Do tell.
Finish. I'm going last. You're not.
I'm done. No, you can't go last. Going last.
Special guest on that.
Exactly.
Well, I'm gonna have to save my ex, and that's only because that's what's gonna happen tonight. You know.
You know what?
We just started the show.
I don't understand sometimes.
We just started.
We gonna get lit. Liquor store don't close till 11:30. So anyways, Miss Tab, we trying to get the spill.
It's easy. Definitely my enemy. I feel like you can learn a lot more from your enemies than I've already did the X. You know what I'm saying? I already know the ways, patterns. They're X for a reason, and I think that in business you got to keep your enemies close. So I definitely would study the enemy and get snowed in with them.
You know what?
What if your ex is your enemy though?
Oh wait a minute.
What if? Well, none of my exes are my enemies. I don't have no ill will or animosity to none of them. Like I grew from the situation, but nah, they not my enemy.
You know what?
Because I would be a hater. I don't want to. I feel like if you want, like we wish for something, you think negatively about them, then it's gonna block your blessings. And I'm happy. I'm in love, so I'm not.
Definitely.
Wait a minute. As Tamar said, wait a minute. Now you want your enemy in your house? Because all
you
that
didn't say snow in
bad.
the house. You said snowed in.
Yeah,
we didn't specify in the house.
Yeah,
That's bad spirits.
Spirits carry. They
snowed in an Airbnb that doesn't belong to me.
Hey, I still don't want to take them bad spirits and blood to my house. At least I know my ex. If she crazy, she crazy. I know she crazy. I deal with that. Yeah.
I am crying. You know what, Taz? I wish I could be as mature as you. That was a real mature answer.
I'm seasoned.
I might be in jail. My enemy come over.
Yes, one of us ain't making it out, and it ain't. I'm going.
But you know what? That means you got to just learn how to operate without emotions. You know what I'm saying? You're going to be around a lot of people that's your enemies, and you're not going to even know they're your enemies in this industry, especially entertainment. So,
you right.
You know what? I needed to hear that today.
That's facts.
I'm going to give a
Snap for myself.
bomb drops for that one. Because that was some real tea, you know? That was real cute.
That's cute.
Yeah.
I'm doing the cute stuff.
Little snap. So, I want to know, who is Taz? Who are you? If you had to give your own, like, biography to the world, like, let's do a 15-second speech.
Of like all the things that I do.
Who is Taz?
Who are you?
15 second pitch.
I'm Taz from Hampton, Virginia, aka 7'5", Ty Millionaires. You already know. Entrepreneur, recording artist, lover, mental health advocate, vegetarian. What else? Business owner, boss.
You been vegetarian all your life?
No, 3 years. I ain't going.
Wow.
4.5. Oh, it's four. Yeah,
Oh,
four,
wow.
4 years.
That's a long time.
You know, and I'm mentally ill. That's what I am.
All
I'm
right.
mentally ill.
So I see you did say you were a vegetarian. So have you had my girl Slutty Vegan?
It's funny. They just tweeted me. It was like, "What burger did you like?" Because I was just like dancing on my Instagram, doing some wild stuff, and I'm like, I haven't tried it yet. I started to have like the menage a trois, the
Try the
sloppy
one night
toppy.
stand.
The one night stand.
That's my favorite.
What you getting into? You got liquor tonight, a one night stand, all that stuff. You feel
Look
me?
now, look.
Don't do that, Lord.
I'm
Please
snowed in
don't.
with
I
me.
ain't never been in an interview and something. You should have a one night stand.
That's the name of the burger.
Oh, the
but
burger.
you know.
Okay, right. No, I haven't
Right.
had it yet, but I plan on going sometime this week, hopefully. I definitely want to go.
We'll definitely get there early because that line
That
is nothing to
line.
play with.
Y'all been to the grand open, the new space, or the truck?
Well, we did
been to
live
the truck.
remote.
Okay.
I went to the truck, and the lady, well, Pinky, she's also a fellow alumni of Clark Atlanta University. She's also one of our old Miss CAUs as well. So shout out to her. She's doing big things, putting on for the school and university itself.
Okay.
But you know, there's also another one, another black-owned vegan spot, like really close to the school. They just had a grand opening yesterday as well. I forgot the name.
Okay. Let me know DMs.
But it's like on Joseph E. Lowry, so it's really
Oh
close.
yeah,
Okay.
the one that's going towards Ashby, right?
I guess so, girl. I don't know. I follow them on Instagram, though.
Oh, Lord.
How you gonna give us the details and can't tell us?
But I know it's vegan, it's black,
It's black
it's
home.
new,
It's
and it's
new.
on Joseph E. Lowry.
Joseph
All right.
Lowry.
Let's go. Let's have a lunch date. I'm with that.
Let's do it. I'm with it. I'm not a vegan, but I eat the vegan food.
Yeah,
It's really good.
I'll be
to me.
vegan for a day.
For a day?
Yeah.
I did it for a month.
Oh.
Vegan or vegetarian?
Vegan.
Oh, see, I haven't done a vegan diet yet.
I went straight for a month. I was crying for chicken wings because they'll tell you I eat like a 15-piece
I eat
chicken wing every day.
chicken like every week. I like this chicken and bread, so if I take out meat, then it's like, I'm gonna die. Like, 'cause it's not good.
Now, Taz.
Yes.
Today is a very special day. Not only because it is J. Cole's birthday.
Happy birthday, Cole.
Happy
Cole.
birthday,
Right?
bro.
Okay? But you just dropped your new EP.
Yes.
So how are you feeling about this?
I feel ill. I feel real ill. I'm excited. There's a lot of hard work that went into this. I want to say shout out to my homie Chris that produced on it. Faro Jaro, Lady, my beautiful fiance, Vintage, BJ the photographer, everybody that just helped Picasso, everybody that helped this moment come to fruition it's amazing. And the reason I started rapping is because I heard the warm up. And I was at Howard University, started rapping, and I just said I had to drop on January 28th. So when I heard Forest Hills Drive, and he dropped, you know, January 28th, I was like, I just wanted to feel like, you know, if Cole ever hears this, you know, shout out to Dreamville, then you know,
right.
this was
At the
dedicated.
text, bro.
Yeah, I feel even better because I'm here with y'all. You know, I'm at Clark Atlanta. I've never been here before on a radio station, so I'll never forget this day, the day I dropped on J. Cole's birthday, and I'm premiering it with y'all.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
girl, you gonna make me cry. I'm very emotional.
You got any tissue for her?
Please don't have her crying because when she starts, it's non-stop. And then we gonna have to deal with it after you leave. And I'm about to
I'm
take her
gonna
to
just
y'all
turn
because
my
y'all about to
head because
get.
I don't do all that.
So how has the response to the EP been?
Man, if I showed you my DMs today, it's going crazy. Like I've been overwhelmed with joy. Like the people have been telling me that their favorite song is On God. That's been a really big popular one. F Your Feelings Kill Taz, that's the intro, and Mentally Ill. A lot of my close friends and family didn't even know, you know what I'm saying, what I was going through. But a lot of people were saying they could hear the maturity, the growth, the delivery, the production, and I just keep going through, and I've just never had like feedback like this. And the fact that, you know, mental health awareness is so important right now, and the fact that people are tuning in and you have a soundtrack to go with the time, I'm excited. You know, I got to get y'all feedback too, and you know, find out what y'all like.
All right, because we're gonna give you the spill now.
Yeah, I know we got the clean versions here. I got the explicit on Apple and stuff.
That's all right. We gonna give it to you raw and uncut.
Raw and uncut. There you go. Number 3.
Not
Raw
too
uncut. One night
Not
stand.
too
Get licked. Get snowed in. She's a spicy one, ain't she?
I am.
You're not gonna call me spicy.
This is my baby girl. Okay.
All right. So we need to get into this music.
So you did mention On God. So
Yeah,
you
On
want to
God.
play that
That's
one?
what the people been saying.
We're gonna get into details on the track we just heard, On God. Like, I want to know where you came up with the idea, the title. Like, what made you make that song? Like, what inspired you?
So this producer I mentioned earlier, named Faro Jaro from Atlanta, he had just hit me up and sent me some beats. He was like, go to my site and just pick something. And I just heard it, and off rip, I feel like when music, like when you're making music, whatever comes to you, not all times it works, but you know, sometimes you just gotta follow your instinct. And I just literally started saying, on God, on God, on God. It's an expression, so I thought to myself that it's fitting for the time, you know what I'm saying? Like socially. And I was looking at some Jaden Smith videos. It gave me some Jaden Smith vibes to it, and it was just like letting me, you know, pop my, you know, I can't curse, but you know what I'm saying, like get in my bag real quick to let them know that, you know what I'm saying, I'm that shit. You feel me?
Period.
Right now, period.
Period.
I wish we had a button that go pew pew pew.
Like,
We gotta get updated.
no, we need a
keys.
period button.
No, we are making one. I'm gonna have you make it.
Okay.
Cause I like when you say period.
Yeah.
Yes,
Period. Period.
What y'all think about it though? Y'all rock with it?
I like
Yes.
it.
Yeah.
I listen to all of them.
Yeah.
Fire.
Oh,
I'm not
for
gonna
real?
say nothing.
You can tell me what your favorite is at the
No, I'm
moment?
not gonna tell you.
That's the question of the day. I want to know.
Question of the day.
Yes,
Yeah, that's
Come on
crazy.
now.
You being real fake right now.
Period.
How you not gonna tell her which one your favorite?
Right.
Yeah, I would love to
And
know.
why is it your favorite?
It's this J. Cole's
First
birthday.
of all, I'm gonna tell you when I asked for it to get played.
Oh,
I ain't
okay.
gonna
So
ask
play.
you.
Okay,
I ain't gonna
alright.
ask
You
you.
requested, okay.
She has a
We
plan.
still
Okay,
need
let's
to
listen
to it.
I know how I'm planning it out. I got y'all.
Okay.
I got y'all. All right. So
You
since
trying
it
to be
is
exclusive. Okay,
Crying.
discretion is key.
so, Miss Taz,
Yes.
we were talking over the break. You know, I wasn't trying to get the spill just yet, but you do have your lovely fiance in the building.
Hold on.
What?
Ain't nobody asked y'all to ask my question.
Oh, excuse me.
It's all right.
She
I'm
was
gonna
just
let you have it.
introducing.
I'm gonna let you have it, Taylor Swift. Let you have it.
Crying. You have your lovely fiance in the building. Now, can you tell our audience how you met?
We love love over
We
here.
love love.
Yes,
Love love.
We don't have love over here.
We ain't got love, but we love it.
Yeah, yeah. We love it.
You know.
It was a brisk day.
Oh, man.
Cold
the
rainy night in
brisk-
Georgia.
Nah, it was at so we went to Howard University, but I didn't know that she was a student there. Got hired at Regal Cinema. This is not a plug for them. Y'all can cut a check though. I just want to make that clear. It was at the movies.
Hey, as
I
long as they
walked
run me
in.
my money.
I was in the
for
concession
promotion.
stand. Had short locks or whatever. It wasn't in my
Okay.
bag yet. Had a little butter and popcorn on my shirt. And
Yeah,
I
the
had
starter pack. I feel you.
Yeah, so I'm like, not really feeling cool because I went to Howard, but I didn't really want to work at the movies because I'm just like, I'm at Howard, I shouldn't be working at the movie, whatever. So all I know is she was either she said she wasn't in a ticket booth. She was somewhere. When I seen her, I was like, yo. I had a shorty at the time, but I was like, I didn't violate. I did not violate. I'm being honest, but I just was like, yo, I know she gonna like be mine for the rest of my life. It was like, I knew it. Man, next lifetime, Erykah Badu. I felt like she wrote that song for us. I swear, because at the time I didn't think that like I could have her this lifetime because I don't know. I felt like I was stuck in my situation, and she had cancer, so she had like this 6'9" tatted on her hand, and I was just, oh, you a Cancer? She thought it was cute because I wasn't trying to be freaky. You know what I'm saying? Yo, you with the 69? Like, I wasn't. We was going to get to that regardless.
Oh, my God.
She laid
But it happened like that, and some time passed, and she left Howard. Saw she was on Facebook, always tried to keep up with her. I'm in love with dancers and gymnasts. She's a dancer and a gymnast and all that.
Right
So, kept trying to shoot my shot, disappeared, found her, and then on Instagram, it says your friend just joined Instagram. I'm like, she on Instagram, it says sweet lady join Instagram. I'm about to shoot my shot again. It had been like 3 or 4 years. Shot my shot, went up to Philly, and then I was supposed to go on tour with Revolt TV. Said, can I come crash with you before the tour kicks off? The tour ended up getting canceled, and then she kind of prayed for me to stay, and then we just been together ever since.
Well, they say don't let your boyfriend or girlfriend keep you from beating your husband. I saw a tweet like that. Or wife.
Hold on. Wait a minute.
I know.
You trying to break some patches.
No. I mean, I'm just saying what I saw on Twitter.
So I did it right. I didn't let my girl at the time keep me from my wife.
Child, she probably out there listening like, oh, so that's the one.
And she got her situation. Yeah.
Ooh, she
Wait a minute. Oh,
Okay.
my God.
Okay. Ooh,
They
I like
said
that.
she knew.
Oh, gosh.
Period.
So, when's the wedding? Cause get the spill we need.
Right, I need to go to another wedding now.
Oh, for real? Y'all gonna can y'all live stream at the wedding?
We gonna do media coverage.
That'll be
I love
popping.
weddings.
For real,
Okay.
for real.
So she wants an island, a destination wedding.
Now wait a minute.
So that's the only thing.
But you know what? We getting our refunds on Friday, so they telling us in a good timely manner.
Baby, I had to
Fly
save
for our
my
love.
refund.
Girl, I got bills to pay. Wait a minute.
You right, car note.
I saved my
Yes,
You know
refund.
what? We gonna send a wedding gift on behalf of
Man, I'm coming. I'm coming to the wedding. I'm coming.
Okay.
I'm showing out.
We don't have the exact date yet. We're still
Ooh.
trying to, you know.
So what
What's
y'all
wrong
want?
with that?
Summer wedding.
Look, I need to know. She be
You
on
got a
trips
date?
every
You
month.
want to make it an official? Pick a number. Pick a date. Oh, all right.
Look,
you
I
have
got
a
one
certain
wedding to go
season?
to in March, so if you want to move it around, you know,
Oh, it ain't April. That's close.
I'm just giving some months out there, you know. I'll be
I
there.
gotta get my weave sold in. That's not enough time. and all that.
What is going on?
Well, I got a
For the what?
I'm not
question.
playing with you.
Go ahead.
Since you know
Tiger.
it's about to be February, this means it's about to be Valentine's Day. So I mean, what y'all got planned? What y'all got planned?
Wait. What if it's a surprise? I mean, it's a
Why you
surprise.
gotta be like that?
Because you finna make her announce when she has surprise.
She
for
could have
us.
said, "Well, you know, I'm gonna surprise my special lady." You feel me?
But what if she planned on acting like she forgot?
Why you doing the most?
Cause I know I be doing that.
Anyways, back to special guest.
Crying.
What are we doing?
I definitely work that day.
Yeah, she teaches at DSA, a dance studio. Are you teaching that couples chair class thing? Still?
I haven't decided. But it'll
What?
be something romantic.
Teaching, so she got to teach. So I gotta wait. You feel me? Cause she gotta be in boss mode. But if y'all give us the keys to the studio, we can come make some music that night. I'm working on my other EP right now, so maybe we can come here and make a song.
Hey. All right now.
I don't know where I'm gonna be at Valentine's Day. Probably by myself.
Valentine's Day, I'll be at work.
I probably go to a hookah bar like I did last year.
The hookah bar?
Yeah. Went to a hookah bar. They gave everybody roses.
Oh, you felt
Everybody
real
got
special.
free shots. All the ladies got roses and free shots. And I was just with my female friends.
Well, I'll go with you and while she in class, and then you know what I'm saying, we'll come to the studio. Give me the key to the studio. Let us in here.
Oh,
Oh,
got
see,
these
hold
now.
on. We don't even got
that.
You want us in the studio? I'm gonna make a song and then play it for y'all. It's gonna be called Wet.
Oh.
What?
Oh.
All right now.
Okay.
I know you bad.
Chile. Wit.
All right. Hey.
You like it? I love it.
Trying to get a wet wipe sponsorship. How many people you know got wet wipe sponsorships? That's official.
A wet wipe.
None.
So wet.
I feel like strippers should have wet wipe sponsorship.
I'm about
You didn't have to say all of that.
No,
Hey,
let's get
you didn't-
real.
no, wait a
Let's
minute.
get the spill. Let's get the spill.
In order to spill it, you gotta get wet, right?
Strip.
So what I'm saying?
Whoa.
Yeah, because otherwise it's going to be dry like a desert.
Yeah, we don't do no desert eagles.
We don't. We like the flood zone.
Yes. Let the levees break.
I mean, I just want to talk about mental.
Brainwaves.
We like Moses. We part the Red Sea.
But
I'm leaving.
But maybe that can help. It can release stress. Built up stuff, it releases.
You gotta
So
release.
okay, I got a question for the streets now.
For the sheets, you said?
For that too, the sheets too. I mean,
Where is this
going?
She's smooth with it though.
My ear, my hair.
How long have y'all two been together?
Too long. It's like I'm
All right, so
Well,
what do y'all do to spice up y'all relationship? Would y'all bring in a third, a fourth, a fifth, a one?
now that's the question of the day.
Why you gotta swing back the camera like she said?
She want to see what
We
you
need
gonna
to
say.
know. But no, honestly, not somebody else saying, what would be something that you would use to spice up your relationship?
Pornhub.
No, I don't
I feel
like
like that should be
Pornhub.
a regular though.
Okay.
Like,
Yeah,
well,
watch
she
that every
definitely
day.
is not with the, she's very territorial.
That's good.
She should be.
And I think it does mess up relationships in the beginning. I was like, oh, this would be a nice little situation, but it wasn't. I think destination sex, like outside anywhere, like spontaneous, like you think you about to
You
get
ever
in trouble.
role play, act like y'all know each other, and just, you know,
You
meet
know
up at the
what?
store or something.
I seen that on Gossip
Get
Girl.
bit.
It's amazing. It's amazing. Hey, unless you don't knock it till you
Get
try
a
it.
wet wipe.
Don't knock it.
Wait, what is going on over here?
Don't nobody hear me. It's fine.
I hear you, sis. I hear you.
I'm in my own world.
I mean, what y'all think? How should we spice it up? You got any suggestions, spicy?
Yeah.
What should we do? What you think?
Child, what I
look
got
for
in
bite.
mind, we can't say on air.
Oh,
So,
man.
You can't say the clean version.
last time time I try to break something down, clean version,
You should
nobody
just buy.
really
Well,
got
I don't know. Well, this may not be like that spontaneous, but you know, like in the little stores, they have like the
I get it.
they have the flavored warming gel.
Oh, I haven't used that.
Yeah, like one brand is called Sweet Licks.
Okay.
Why do you know that?
Because she got some.
I don't have it.
She got it by the gallon.
So I need some sweet licks.
I don't have any.
Okay.
I was just in the store one time and I saw these. And I was
And
like,
where
oh
can
my
that be
God.
found at?
This
Not at your
is-
nearest Walmart, though.
Well, I saw it at
Snacks?
Spencer's.
Oh, Spencer's.
Spencer's,
Oh,
but
Spencer. Oh, they do have some nice stuff.
yeah, Spencer's or Tokyo. What's
That's
that,
my
Tokyo?
store,
But
Tokyo Valentino.
they're too expensive. Spencer's is cheap.
Yeah, but Tokyo Valentino got that little part where you can go, you know, see this and that. And
Yeah, I know what you're talking about, but who about to pay to do that?
I'm not. I don't go in that room. That's for. That's
You know what we're
nasty.
talking about? I feel like.
Putting that
Okay,
jelly-
basically, since we talking about it,
They gotta
okay,
try it.
Talk
Tokyo,
about it. Talk about
Tokyo,
it.
what's it called? Tokyo Valentino. Okay, so not the location on Northside Drive, but it's a
But the
different
bigger one.
Yeah, it's
off
a
of
bigger one.
Cheshire Bridge.
Yeah, and they got rooms that you can rent out, like nasty rooms.
So let me
you can
tell
rent
y'all
out.
a funny
It's
story.
underneath. Oh, she.
Tell a story.
I guess
Hold on,
so.
hold on.
I'm trying to read story. You
Oh,
know
yeah,
what?
that's on this Destination Boom Drive.
Oh, just pick a little room.
Yeah.
Okay.
You gotta pay, of course. It's like $15, $20, I think.
It's 18.
Oh.
18. You gotta make it out.
Ladies free.
Yeah.
So what happens in the boom boom room?
Let me tell you, and there's really a boom boom room. Look,
So you know what happens with
Some
bookies?
boy tried to take me on a date there. I
Did
don't
he
know.
try or did he
Take me-
succeed?
No.
A date.
Nisha, you called me. That's not propaganda.
Is the room
I would be
soundproof?
insulted.
I don't know.
I don't
You know
know.
what I'm saying? Because I don't want to.
We just kind of took a
lady making
tour.
noise. I know it's Taz. I know her voice.
I believe it should
Yeah.
be soundproof. I
It
never
probably
been,
is
but I can
soundproof.
find out.
Lady's loud. I just need to know. You feel me? So I don't want
But
nobody.
you need to get the warmer gel.
The warmer gel.
Yeah, because I know somebody that's
'Cause I'm too
used
cool,
it.
right?
Like, I know somebody that's used it, and it's like, you know, you put it on. The person who was on, it's all warm and tingly, and then it's flavored. So, you know,
Just lick it off.
I wasn't going to
That's
say
extra
that,
flavor.
but
She already sweet. It's extra flavor.
yeah, get cotton candy.
You see how she just so smooth and just
That's,
throws
that's,
it?
that's how she got her. That's how she got her. I'm
But
here
you know
for it.
what? I'm finna copy her fly. I'm finna copy her fly tonight.
I'm here for
We
it.
gotta
I
go
need
get
to
some
smooth
warming
like you.
gels called what? Not salty licks, sweet licks.
Sweet leaves.
Sweet licks.
They got other brands, but
They
that's
need
a brand
to
that's in my
advertise
head.
for y'all. Shit.
ain't got no
Before y'all
mango,
endorse them,
right?
They need to cut y'all a check.
even know.
They got different
They
flavors.
don't.
Okay, because I'm allergic to mango. I
They got different flavors. Sweet leaves.
Okay, and now that we're done with this whole sex education.
Late night sex.
That
Alright.
was off of the question of the day.
That was
The
nice.
second one.
That was
The
wild.
new version.
Make my own flavor, like some rap snacks or something.
Chile.
Call it the Taz
You know
special.
what I mean?
There you go.
Taste the
I want
Taz.
10% of that. I just gave you the name.
All right. I like that. Let's do that.
So we're gonna get back into the music. Now
Your
that-
favorite song? That's what we
My
getting into?
favorite. Ooh.
Oh, I'm ready. I'm sorry.
No, wait a
I'm
minute.
hot hype.
Now,
Okay.
you are an advocate for mental health, which
Mhm.
I appreciate. You know, I think I don't know if you guys didn't know this, but you know, I'm going through mental health issues. And I just appreciate how you're an advocate for it, and you putting it into your music. Like, what made you think, all right, let me just put everything I'm going through into my music? Like, did you think it was gonna? Well, of course you knew it was gonna help people, but how did you?
That's a really good question. So last year I dropped 2 EPs. One's called Hampton, one's called 7-5, and I was about to make my next one, and a lady was like, "You should really try to put together like a cohesive body of work, like a Good Kid, Mad City." And I couldn't really identify what I wanted to talk about because I was embarrassed. Like, you see my personality, I don't think that people would think that I was depressed or I was suffering with anxiety. But I lost 3 friends to suicide over the last few years. A really close friend of mine, Sonia, which the song Damaged Goods is dedicated to her. I wanted to put this out because I felt like, you know how they say sticks and stones would break your bones, but words will never hurt you. I figured that it was the perfect double entendre if I said that I'm mentally ill, it's me addressing the stigma, but if I say I'm ill because of how I carry myself, how I dress, how I talk, it'll make people feel like you can't judge me. And I figured I do speeches in high schools and colleges and stuff, so I knew that my speeches might not resonate with the kids, but the music could get the kids, you know what I'm saying? They could understand what I was going through. So it was like a domino effect. Like I came up with the title and I was like, this is it, and I don't care what you think about me, because again, I can't bring my friends back, but I feel like maybe they felt that they were too embarrassed to talk about what they was going through. So if I'm like, I'm depressed and you ain't gonna say nothing about me, and it is what it is, then it's gonna help more people, because we didn't know what Robin Williams was going through,
Right.
Anthony Bourdain or Kate Spade. It's a lot of people, you know, Chris Lighty, whoever, you know what I'm saying, all these different people that have taken their lives, and I just felt like, especially in the African American community, before, I'm not gonna say it is kind of trendy right now, but I came up with this like last May, and I like what people are doing. I just want more people to be more organic with it, you know what I'm saying? Like I not knocking anybody, but I've heard these songs that have titles about mental illness and they have nothing to do with mental illness. It's like, I'm gonna call my song bipolar or mixed emotions, and, you know, mixed feelings, and it's like you really don't even know what's going on. So it's like Charlemagne, I think what he's doing is amazing with his book, and yeah, that's how everything came together, and I think I'm doing something right, because it's got people looking at me like, you know, I can't believe you were going through this, and now it makes people want to check on their people more. Right. You can see somebody with my type of personality and be like, is she covering something up? You know what I'm saying? So that's why I feel like I'm just trying to mix the food with the medicine.
I understand that.
I got a question.
Yeah.
So, like, have you ever been scared to, like, try to get help, like, see a therapist or anything?
So the way I first got introduced to a therapist, my doctor had just asked me to take this test. It was like 10 questions, and it was like, you know, on a scale of 1 to 10, how you feeling, and all these different things. And she said, you tested high for depression. And I was like a little embarrassed at first, but then I was like, you know what, I've been talking to my family and friends, not that they haven't been helping, but I kind of felt this relief of just being with a total stranger, because I went to Howard, you know what I'm saying, and I worked with major companies like Revolt or Sony Pictures or BET. Like, I feel like I couldn't, as black women, like, we supposed to be strong. That's all I told my mom to do, you know what I'm saying, like, you just gotta be strong and get through it. So at first I was, but then it really ended up helping me. I didn't want any medication or anything like that, and I don't knock anybody that takes medication and stuff, but yeah, I was a little afraid, but once I talked to her, it felt good, because it's like she's not somebody that knows my life, so I could just tell her everything, and she could listen unobjectively, you know what I'm saying, give me her feedback. So I learned a lot about myself.
So as far as the black community, because you know, black people, they always want to say what's said in this house, what's going on with this household stays in this household. How would you, I don't want to say it this way, how would you tell somebody or give advice to somebody to, you know, encourage them to reach out, get help? Because like I said, black people, we don't believe in going to therapists, we don't believe in counseling, none of that.
It's just a phase.
Yeah.
Well, not everybody.
Yeah, and they're quick to say, oh, it's just a phase.
Not everybody.
Not everybody, but like
majority.
Generally.
Yeah,
like my family, we don't go to get counseling. We be like, oh, pray about it. I prayed about it.
Yeah.
Now what I do?
I'm not gonna say prayer don't work, but sometimes prayer.
You gotta talk about. You can't keep all that emotions and whatever you're going through stuck in your head. Cause I know for me, freshman year of college, I was in depression mode like crazy. Like that's why I'm still here 5 years later. Like I shouldn't have been gone out of Clark Atlanta. So talking, yeah, I understand that. That is something that everybody needs to do, and it took me to this year to finally reach out and talk to somebody. So
I want to work out my body, where I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go to yoga. I'm gonna go to the gym. But people don't. Your mind, we can't see it. We don't really know its functionalities and you know how to cure and help ourselves. And my whole mission with this album, with this EP, is to heal the ill. I always tell people that's what we're trying to do. So if someone tells you that you should keep your business to yourselves, and I think they're being selfish. You don't care about your mental health. You know what I'm saying? Like if it's gonna help you, because if my friend that took her life needed to talk about what was going on, I would say, yo, forget what they said. If they told you not to tell nobody, tell somebody. You know what I'm saying? Because one of my other friends, he reached out to me a week before he took his life. He was like, yo, Taz, how do you make it? And in social media, perception's reality. I'm taking pictures with celebrities. I'm in Hollywood doing all this stuff. And I didn't really know what to say, but just, making it is based off of your definition of making it. And he took his life a week later. And I'm thinking, like, what could I have said differently? Like, we always judge other people's lives like, I want what you have, I want what you have. But
and that's what social media does to us, and it's really sad. It makes people think that they're living this lavish lifestyle, and sometimes these are the main people that are really going through the most, and they're hiding behind this image that they post. Just because that's what they want you to see and that's what they want to portray, but that's not really what they're living. So.
I mean, that's the whole purpose with this music. You know, I think that even I had kids like turning up to my song, "Look What You Did" in the schools, and they don't even know. Like, they might just hear the beat and they just like, I like it. They want to shoot. They just want to, you know what I'm saying, Millie rock and everything.
Right.
But when you break it down, I'm saying some
They're
real
still
stuff.
hearing it.
Yeah, we all gotta be transparent because I'm just like, we ain't gonna be here forever. And if I die, and you know I was mentally ill, okay, like. Albert Einstein, Steve Jobs, a lot of the most prolific creators were crazy to other people. You know what I'm saying? So I think there's a borderline with genius and insanity. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Well, I definitely want to get into the track "Mentally Ill."
Okay.
So
is that yours?
I think this is Nisha's favorite song.
Is it?
Could be.
Okay.
We gonna
But you did too.
So yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and play "Mentally Ill" and we're gonna check it out.
Okay.
We are back with Get This Bill. It is 9:40, y'all. Y'all already know what that means. 20 more minutes. But yeah, so we just heard "Mentally Ill." Believe it.
Believe it. Right.
Believe it.
Now, that was my favorite song because I'm going to tell you why.
Okay.
Because I loved how you just were so upfront and like honest, like about what you're going through. And like, we were talking during the commercial break, and you know, Kirby said she didn't even know that you were going through all that until she heard the song. So it's just like, how was your reaction to your friends and like close family's reaction to hearing like the first time that this is what you're going through? Like, how did you feel about that?
It made me feel like they just understood me a little bit better. My sister, she cried. Shout out to my sister Jay.
Hey girl.
Yeah, shout out to my sister. She's my shero. Like Kirby, I hadn't seen her in a while, so when she heard it, to see that it, you know, made her feel a little emotional too. And that wasn't I wasn't trying to make emo music. I wasn't trying to make people, you know, upset, but it was just like, it made me feel like I did something right, because I feel like maybe moving forward, like she's lost friends to suicide too. Maybe it'll just like allow people to just, again, like just be more open-minded and to see, like, these signs aren't as clear as day. Like if I wouldn't have put it in the record, you probably would have never known. Right. But you know, it's just, you got to get to the point where you don't care what nobody thinks about you, man. And you know, my mom, she enjoyed it. It's been like, that song is the one song that I feel like a lot of people keep saying that they resonate with the most, because I feel like the hook is just so simple. It's just something going on with my mental health, you know. I hope this breakdown helped me break through, because I know I got a lot of issues, like voices in my head think I need some help. So it's conversational, you know what I'm saying? So I love the feedback on it, and you know, I think when you listen to the album, like the more serious songs are towards the end, like the ones that you really get to listen to what I'm going through on. The more turn up ones are in the beginning, because I feel like mental health, you know, it's not just dark. It's like 50 Shades of Grey. It's light. It's gray. It's like all these different.
It's an emotional roller coaster.
Yeah, and I feel like if you listen to it top to bottom, it's like it starts off real dark on the intro.
Right.
You know, it lightens up on God, Look What You Did, and it gets back dark. It's a little gray. It
gives you a good variety of like everything. Like, you're not just stuck in, oh, I'm sad, but like I got my high peaks where I'm happy and I don't know why, and then out of nowhere it's like boom, a train hit you.
Yeah, that's how it be. Like, that's how I wanted to feel. Like, it was just like, oh man, like where this come from? Because it'll just be like your whole world can come tumbling down at any given moment. So I'm glad that I wasn't expecting that one to be my favorite. Yeah, I don't know why. I just
We'll talk after.
Okay.
But did you feel like a sense of relief, just like having the people you care about like hear that, look, I'm going through this, y'all? Like, did you feel relieved that they finally know?
Well, you know, because it dropped today. Like, close friends and family members, they did hear it, but I feel like now that they get to listen, they got to listen to it with me. So it was kind of like they're listening to it, and I'm looking at their reactions. But when I'm hearing the calls and they're explaining how it makes them feel right now, it feels good. It feels, I can't even, it's hard to explain. Like, it's just, I didn't know that it was going to do this. And this is only day one. So
This is only day one, y'all.
Yeah.
The EP just dropped
today. Yeah, today. So it's just like, the fact that you took the time to listen to it, and everybody else, shout out to everybody that did take the time to listen to it today. I just pray that, you know, it just ages like fine wine. Like, you know, over time, you just be like, I can always go back and have this soundtrack, and then it's a black woman that's just letting you know, like, you know, you've heard Mary J. Blige and all these other, you know, queens and stuff, but it's just like, I got a whole different perspective. I feel like as a female artist in this industry, like, I don't look like a lot of the other female rappers, but I feel like my content is so different too, and I just think that the lanes are opening up, and you can have your Dreezys or your Young and Mays, you know what I'm saying, or your Rhapsodies, or your, you know what I'm saying, City Girls, your Taz, whoever. Like, we all got these lanes, and I feel like, you know, hopefully it's more females and people in general that are going to talk about mental health awareness.
Right. Definitely. So what advice would you give someone who like doesn't know how to touch on their mental health issues?
Listen to Mentally Ill. It's like, if they don't know how, I would definitely, if I believe in a higher power, I believe in God, so I would say start with prayer. Free writing has been helping me. Like, I wake up in the morning, I'm reading this book called The Artist's Way. You're supposed to fill 3 pages up. It's like called The Monkey Brain, and you write down everything that's on your mind, like at the top of the day, because what happens is if you get it out on paper as soon as you wake up, them thoughts more than likely won't like start to interfere with how your day's going. So I tell people that, and they say that you shouldn't read them after 6 months, but the idea is that you look on paper and see what you're going through. We don't really know what we're going through until we write it on paper.
Yeah.
So I tell people, write on paper. Exercise is important. Your diet is really important. I think sex is amazing. I think it helps. Seriously, I think it's a great release.
It's a great release.
Yeah, I think you definitely have to have sex. It's art. I'd look at
it's a beautiful, powerful thing. Like, with the right person.
Yeah.
We're not about to get her started.
Therapy, you know, whatever. Everybody's got to, you know, figure it out. But, you know, again, I pray that because I talked about so many different things on the EP that maybe you'll hear that prayer, like all these different things that I've tried, like maybe you'll know where to go. But I also tell people, like, you can hit me directly. I'm not a therapist, but I got my movement called Heal the Ill, and I'm out in these schools talking to these kids. Like, you know, I can't stop suicide, but I think if we continue to talk about this and spread this message, it'll be a lot more people that feel comfortable.
Less people to do.
Like, we gotta. It's just about having, like, right now we having this conversation.
Right.
I'm gonna put this all over the internet, and people, you know, just start talking about it more. You know, because I just heard about a 9-year-old that took their own life 2 weeks ago.
The little boy. You talking about the little boy that
in California?
Yeah. That was sad.
It's like, you know, like not justifying age with suicide.
Yeah, but like that's really tough, and and that's why I tell people, kids these days.
Kids are mean.
Yeah, bullying
was mean back when I was in school. No way.
They got worse.
They
like out of nowhere.
Kids is bad. Kids is bad. That's why I'm behind. Oh my God. Listen, lady, what's your favorite song on the EP?
Great question for Lady.
I really can't choose.
Yes, you can.
Because all of them touch me in a different way.
We're touching.
And I think, you know, music is all about your mood.
Trying to be serious.
See, I like her. We act just alike. Let's do the same thing.
Well, go ahead, baby. I'm sorry. So we were touching.
Just music is. It's about a mood. Sometimes you want to be in a different vibe. So I like the up tempo, but sometimes, you know, when I want to mellow out, I want to listen to Damaged Goods. I want to listen to The Great Depression. So I can't pick one. And I was there for the whole process, so I love them all.
Oh, so supportive.
Tearing up.
Oh my God.
Basically, if she ain't like no, none of them would have made it.
Oh man, she was like, push your pen, rewrite that verse. Oh my God.
That's all that matters. If she didn't like it, it wasn't making the EP.
That's so
sorry,
cute.
not sorry.
Can't have a yes man.
She definitely tells me no all the time, but she said yes, so I got her. You feel me?
Hey.
So is she very influential on your music and like your creative process and everything?
Yeah, she said she's my manager.
As she should be.
That's what she said.
Right.
Yeah, she's definitely very vocal about everything. I don't like. I'll be just freestyling. I don't like it. I'm like, yo, I just was freestyling.
But you need a no man.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't have no man,
like
and
no
I
men.
tell everybody.
Feel me? No shade.
No shade, but still, you know, everybody needs a no man in their life. I will be that no woman for y'all. So if y'all looking for a no woman, I will.
Yeah, I'm a no person.
Dang,
I'm quick to be like, no, that's not hot.
No, I'm like, that's not cute. Try again.
Try again.
Let's do it again. Let me write a verse for you. 'Cause I feel like I can do it.
Like I'm quick out here in these streets. When I see a front of my stuff, I'll take that off.
Yeah, I be telling my mama, like,
Too much
Mama, that
baby
wig
hairs.
is not cute. Why you buying it?
You gotta.
It looks stale, you know.
We need more Joe Buttons and Charlamagne the
I'm
God.
telling you.
You feel me?
Call me the female Charlamagne. And I'm not Wendy Williams.
Oh, honey, don't come for Wendy.
Sis need to get her life together
Don't
before she
come
try
for
to talk about somebody
Don't
else
come for
with her
Wendy.
husband.
Don't come for Wendy.
Oh, we ain't gonna
Her
get
husband are fine. They're
Yeah.
fine.
Let's take the shade room.
Right.
It's just a little.
Let's get the spill though.
Oh yeah, we gonna spill it.
Kevin Williams and Wendy Williams are doing fine.
I'm sure they are.
So we're gonna stop
It's okay.
that.
Look what you did.
Okay,
With the
this
Michigan-
Wendy
Da-da-da.
slander.
That's one of my
No.
songs.
Look what you did.
Yeah.
How about we get into Look What You Did?
Yeah. Look what you
Now,
did.
can you
Yeah.
tell us story behind that song?
Oh man, so I was listening to Denzel Curry. Y'all listen to him from Florida? No? Okay. Okay, you do. All right. So, I really am very diversified when it comes to music. I love just straight bars like Davies, Nipsey Hussle, whatever. But I also give like other people, a chance. Like, X, rest in peace to him. Denzel Curry dropped a song. I think it was on his Tao, the most recent project that he dropped. And he had this beat, and I never really screamed on records because I've just like always just been bars and stuff. And I wanted a record that I could feel like just what made you want to scream and break things. So the whole thing was like, look what you did to me. Like it was like a very look at me, look what you've caused. Suffer from depression and anxiety. Very clear cut, like letting you know that this is like I'm raging. It was my rage song because I don't usually make music when I'm screaming and like stuff like that. So the whole concept was just to scream, show different personalities, and it don't sound like no music I ever made before. So I just went wild in the studios.
This sounds like it's your favorite song.
What I like it because of how it affects the kids. You know what I'm saying? So when I go to the school, they're like, I got a video on my IG. They're dancing there because it's like they're just dancing because of the beat. But what I'm saying is some real stuff. So I like it because I'm like, that's my target audience is all people with mental health, that need help. But these 14, 13, 16-year-old kids, they are turning up to this. So when I saw that video I posted, it's got like 1,000 views in a day, and I'm like, the kids alone, they're the future. So that's why I like it, because of how it makes them feel, and I feel like it'll get them to open up and go to like songs like Mentally Ill. So it's one of their favorites, I think.
Well, we're gonna go ahead and get into that, and then we will come back and say our goodbyes, because we feel have to get kicked out in a little bit. But we're gonna go ahead and get into "Look What You Did to Me" by the one, the only Taz.
Yeah.
You just heard "Look What You Did to Me."
Look what you did to me.
Yeah. How you feeling?
Who, me?
Yeah.
That ain't a question to ask me. How you feeling?
I feel mentally ill.
Oh, okay.
That's all she got. Okay. Yes.
How you feeling? Like, you going through that?
Yeah, I liked it.
Okay.
This was
What's crazy?
interview.
You know what's playing in my head?
Do so.
Look what you did to me.
No, that's about to be stuck
Like for real, it's in my head. So that's a good thing.
Yeah,
that's a good thing. That means it caught my attention. It caught my mind.
When y'all do get a chance and y'all got your AirPods and your headphones or whatever, and y'all like
AirPods.
I can't afford them either. I ain't got them. I said AirPods or headphones.
Look,
I didn't count
I got a
anybody
car
out.
with a good sound system.
I got my little $5 wireless headphones from Target.
Okay, well when you do get a chance, you can let me know.
They work just fine.
Yeah, they do. I got the regular headphones with the
Jay
jet.
looking on my nerves with these
I
heads.
forgot $5 from Target wireless.
Why you ain't buy everybody some? It's only $5.
Because I only use my discount for myself.
Oh wow. Okay.
Sorry. Selfish.
Period.
Thank you.
That was cute. So whatever.
Plus you ain't asked, so closed mouths don't get fed.
I just asked.
You ain't asked me when I was
Open
in
your mouth.
Madison.
If you want to get fed, is what she said.
See, we not gonna go there.
You should have asked when I was at work.
20 piece lemon pepper.
Period. 20 piece lemon pepper hot. Like
I'm a slutty vegan.
period.
Period.
I'm finna
Wow.
go get slutified.
Slut.
A pun.
Yeah, she
It was
supposed to
a
want
pun.
You feel me?
I feel you, like,
Right. So, oh wait, no, it's Monday. She closed. Why we do, every Monday we do this? We get all hyped up to go, and we
She
realize it's
over.
Monday.
really? Every Monday? It's only been a few Mondays. In the
No. Every Monday that we wanted to go, we always be hyped, and we can never
My
go.
stomach growling too right now.
Right,
man.
20 piece coming soon.
Vegan chicken
I
salad.
want a 10-piece.
Hey, cuzzo.
Y'all are crazy.
Well, all right, let's. Ooh, sorry, I thought I was sneezing. Let's go ahead and close out. We want to thank Miss Taz.
Yes,
Taz, thank you so much.
It was
for dropping
fun.
by.
It was cute.
Thank you.
This has been a great. This was one of the most interesting.
This
interviews.
was. She gotta come back.
You gotta come back.
She gotta come back on a
You gotta
Wednesday
come
so we
back.
can get real dirty.
Oh yes,
I'm with
Wednesday is our
Wednesday.
WCW.
What's your
That's
leg?
the day we was trying to
What
get you
Wednesday?
in.
Let's do it. Let's Kirby. I'm trying to. Let's.
We
I'm ready
working
to
on
go.
your schedule.
Yeah,
I'm
we
with
can't
it.
do this Wednesday. I got a mandatory meeting for the Super Bowl stuff for
Okay.
my job. So yeah.
Fridays. I got a show too.
Yo, I'm trying to come Wednesday
Look at
and
this
Friday.
man.
What's up? I'm
Trying
with
to
it.
free advertising on my show.
I'm free advertising on here.
Fridays.
Okay, I'm with it. I got more to talk about anyway. I got a lot.
It's okay because I'm still be in here.
I'm gonna let you slide, boo.
Alright, we
I'm
gonna
gonna let you slide, boo.
That's all right,
I said
friend.
I was gonna get you on there. I'm gonna get you on there.
Whatever. You didn't have all these other females on there but me.
Oh my God, this is a different conversation for a different day.
Okay, there is no Iyanla Van Zant in here. I'm gonna tell y'all that now. Get my stuff.
I'm with it. I would love to come back.
Taz,
Yes.
you are welcome here. You are not only a family friend of Get the Spill, you are a family friend of WSTU.
Not a family friend.
A family friend. We
Girl
family
trying to
friends.
be sentimental.
alumni.
Right.
I'm coming back Valentine's Day. Don't forget.
Now,
No,
I'm
that's,
busy.
you know what? We gonna book you Valentine's Day week. You coming back?
Okay.
You gotta have what ready.
Wet, ready?
No pun intended.
The song.
The song.
What you just said.
I just dropped Mentally Ill. Like I already got this. I am working on a song called.
See, I didn't even
Alright.
rush you like that. They wrong for that. They
You
wrong for
can't
that.
rush getting wet. I mean, it just
Hey.
happens.
Oh,
Happens
man.
naturally.
Oh,
It naturally happens.
Can we get Puerto Rico on the station for Valentine's Day, please? Like the music, please.
I'm about to say, don't nobody want to see
Please.
Please, let's get Love Like Honey in Playhouse.
I can have that for you tomorrow. Well, not tomorrow, 'cause we close, but Wednesday.
It's not. They got
Alright.
brown on me.
I got a song called Phone Sex. Y'all could put up there.
Ooh, Trey
Wait,
got a
send me
song
that.
called Phone
It's
Sex.
on my EP.
Yeah,
It's called
send me
Hampton. Yeah.
Well, Miss Taz, go ahead.
She moaning on it.
All play.
Yeah, Spotify.
Girl.
Title.
Ooh, Chile.
She look like
She said, no, you
Hell
didn't.
no.
You hear? Yeah, it's called Phone Sex.
Well, make
Yeah.
sure you send that to the email or something, you know.
Yeah.
All right.
May have to make a remix.
Oh.
Crying.
Not a remix.
Not a
All
remix.
right, Taz, go ahead, shout out your IG, Instagram, SoundCloud, where the people can find you.
They can follow me at Tasmania Show on all streaming platforms. I mean, on all social media and on streaming platforms. You can get Hampton 75 Mentally Ill, Spotify, Tidal, SoundCloud, YouTube, wherever you get music. Shout out to my producer. He real quick, Venom Beats. He made the song
Ow.
Phone Sex, and he just said, "Let's start making this record called Wet." And he says, "You already plugged this." So shout out my cousin Chanel. She's on
Plug
Phone
bang.
Sex. So he's already about to cook up the beat. This is happening live time right
Yes.
now.
Right
so
now.
we're about to make it happen. But if you want to cop any merch for Mentally Ill, it's on my website, the CAS agency. We got CAS Scullies, jackets, hats. Got a lot of speeches
Y'all got
coming
hoodies?
up. Hoodies, Lettermans.
Oh, I love hoodies.
Yeah, joggers, coffee mugs, bags.
Oh, coffee mugs. I
Yeah,
love coffee.
all of that. You know what I'm saying? Me too. We gotta go get some coffee together.
All right.
But follow me at Tasmania
Hey, she work at
Show.
Starbucks.
You do.
Period.
I got you.
We plug
The cake pop, the birthday cake pop. That is. I love it.
Girl, that is not good. I'm sorry, because I'm an ex-barista. The birthday cake pop is trash.
What you eat?
You need to love yourself and get the double chocolate one.
We're gonna have a coffee date, and if y'all got anything coming up, I'll be back for
Oh, definitely.
Wednesday, all that.
You are always
performances.
welcome.
Okay, I appreciate y'all.
All right, y'all.
All right, y'all. It's a little minute after top of the clock. It's your girl Nunu B.
It's your girl, Jayla O.
And it is your girl, and Lauren.
And your girl Taz.
All right now.
And get the spill. We checking out.
We out. See y'all next time.
Look what you did to me. You niggas ain't here for me. I'm stressing, I'm fighting depression, it's causing anxiety. Look what you did to me. You niggas ain't here for me. I'm stressing, I'm fighting depression, it's causing anxiety. Fuck all my enemies, don't need your energy, focus on healing me. Fuck all my enemies, don't need your energy, focus on healing me. Look what you did to me. I need a remedy. I'm stressing, I'm fighting depression, it's causing anxiety. Look what you did to me. I need some therapy.